sheriff's offices across the state are calling on New York lawmakers to address the vicious attacks on law enforcement officers and to take action to protect the law-abiding citizens.
And News Channel 2's Kirk Tupai tells us what they're hoping to accomplish.
There have been 4 police officers killed in the line of duty in New York State just this year. Sheriff departments across the state are pleading with lawmakers to take action and provide consequences for violent offenders. Senator Joe Griffo is in favor of harsh penalties that would punish criminal behavior.
There needs to be a consequence. I personally believe not only in repealing bail and a number of things that we have proposed, but I think we need, and I know the courts have struck this down, but we should reinstitute capital punishment for any cop killer.
Oneida County Sheriff Rob Mashel doesn't expect capital punishment will ever pass in New York, but would like to see stricter consequences for killing a police officer.
We know we're not going to see the death penalty. We know that, but they should never be able to step foot outside a correctional facility ever again, as long as they're alive, when they take a life of a first responder.
Assemblyperson Marianne Buttonshaw has proposed legislation that supports law enforcement by making the murder of a police officer eligible for the death penalty, but Senator Griffo says it's probably not going to get much support from downstate lawmakers.
You can't have open season on police officers. It's wrong and unacceptable, and there's got to be a severe consequence to this.
Buttonshaw has proposed legislation that allows courts to consider whether a principal poses a current physical danger to the safety of any crime victim, person, or the community when determining bail. That's something the Sheriff's Association is pushing for.
Giving judges the discretion to decide if someone's dangerous or not, to be able to hold them when they're charged with a crime.
That would be a significant step to at least acknowledge that these are the individuals that we entrust in the criminal justice system to be able to make those kind of decisions.
The sheriff believes he may have the answer to many of the problems facing bail reform.
Get rid of bail altogether. You're either held or you're not. So it doesn't matter if you're rich or you're poor. If you're charged with a crime and the court feels that you are a threat to the community or to the victim, then you're going to be held. End of story.
Tonight at 6, we'll tell you the 4 propositions the Sheriff's Association is proposing and what citizens are being asked to do for real change. In Oriskany, I'm Kirk Tupai reporting for News Channel 2.